What's good? It's Chigozie. It's Thursday, November 9th, 2017. And on 119, a very special number to your federal government, one of their employees, Louis C.K., is participating in another sexual misconduct propaganda event, another fake news tale put on by the Freemasons, the Zionist Jews, the Jesuits in high places, and it's all by the numbers. Right now, we can see it right away. And this is so pertinent that if you just study this for like a couple days, you'll be able to just come here and predict which numbers you'll see and predict which things sum to just based on the pattern. Just like this. You see how this is updated at 454. Without even knowing what this means, it's already suspicious. They're coding some 4554 numerical sequence. And you see this pattern a lot within this propaganda software application, CNN.com. So in the practice of gematria, coding numbers behind words, Louis C.K. sums to 45, reversing the alphabetical order and reducing each letter to a single digit. This is part of Kabbalah. It is what a lot of your religions are based out of. It is what the Freemasons, the Zionist Jews, the Jesuits are all about. It's about how God created the world combining the letter of the number, and through that knowledge, you can find more esoteric meaning into what's going on, see what the gods are thinking. The Freemasons are ruling over you like gods. That is why Mason and God, Mason 26, S is the 19th letter, 1 plus 9 is 10, so you only reduce that once. God, using the alphabetical order, 26, the reflection is 62. The Freemasons are reflections of God ruling over you with their fake news propaganda. Jesus' 7th letter, so on, 26, so Mason's reflection of that. So you'll see a lot of this. Again, reflective pattern. 45, 54 reflections. If you write out 45, you get 54. And you also get 45. Louis C.K. 45. Ritual 45. This is another ritual. That's why we have Weinstein. We have this guy. So this is another clear example of how propaganda is coded by the numbers of the agent in question, the actor in question. We're going to get into Louis C.K., but I want to show you this example so you know what I'm talking about. Ex-Trump security chief testifies he rejected 2013 Russian offer of women for Trump in Moscow. So they will code two sets of numbers here very well. It's mainly about Trump, and it's about offering women for Trump. That's like the main scandal, I guess, or whatever you want to call it, going on in this propaganda. So I clicked on this looking for 4224, and it could still be here, but when I clicked in it earlier, it was just crazy what I saw. Just the same pattern again and again. Yes, right now updated at 51051. Conspiracy 51 is about a conspiracy. Federal 51, Freemason 51, Zionism 51. So this one was updated at 348. Propaganda 48. 51. Look at that shit. That's what I'm saying. Propaganda sums you 48 and 51. Donald Trump propaganda updated at 510, then earlier updated at 348. But what I'm getting at is Donald Trump, in the same method as this full reduction, Donald Trump sums you 48 like propaganda. Because that is exactly all he is. He is nothing else than Saturnian Thelemic propaganda. So that's why they updated this at 348. And then I look down and look at this. 3-minute, 29-second video. Get rid of Donald Trump, 29. Reversing the alphabetical order and reducing. That is also 209 seconds, which is just 29. And then again on 11/9, they're releasing this on a date with 48 numerology. Again, Trump, or not Trump, but Donald, Sumsu 119, elected 11/9, Saturn 119, and Francis Bacon, Donald Trump, always coded with the numbers of Saturn because he's this attorney and actor. So I call him that because, well, what the fuck is he? So I think this is you saw how Trump's numbers are in this. We saw Louis C.K.'s numbers are in that. So you're going to see two parallels. You have your entertainment industry, Hollywood, and then you have your White House, your federal government. And I'm saying that they run it all. And we're seeing it now. So on to Louis C.K., not a bad introduction, I don't think. So here, updating at 4:36. Just like how Donald Trump's was updated at the minutes where 48, Donald Trump 48, this is 4:36. Louis C.K. sums to 36. In the same method as Donald Trump summing to 48, but this has an S, so you're reducing once. So Donald Trump in this single reduction method technically is also 48. So in the same exact method. 321 video as a reflection of 123, conspiracy 123, conspiracy 51, Donald Trump's propaganda updated at 510. You see how they're using the same words, filling the numbers in. 332 right here to call that out. So I know there's a lot more to 332 itself, but for what I can say, 233 to reflection, the 51st prime, just talking about 51, conspiracy 51, and federal 51, and then it's the 13th Fibonacci number, the 13 families, the Verne Illuminati. So I also noticed that updating at 4:36, 6 plus 3 is 9, giving you 49. Revelation sums to 49 in the same reduction method that we've been talking about. And I always say, look for dates with 49. This date didn't have 40 numerology, but of course, it put in the update time using numerology. But look out for this number 49 whenever your government is revealing things to you. So a span of 59 days from Louis C.K.'s birthday, born September 12th, 1967, Freemasonry 67, America 129, 112/9. 1 month and 29 days from his 12/9 birthday, a span of 59 days, Freemasonry 59. He's now being accused of sexual misconduct. Sexual misconduct in that same reduction method that we've been talking about this entire time since 59. See how we've been in the same thing, the most relevant method to this game. Misconduct, reverse in alphabetical order, since 59 as well. Also 8 weeks, 3 days. That is a destructive number. Destroy, sums to 38 and 83. Murder, more relating words. And what are they doing? Destroying his career with his propaganda. But he's participating in it knowingly. He's going along with the role because that's the whole point of being in Hollywood. You're a paid propagandist. The Russia investigation, that's going to close this out. 139 like Freemasonry, 104, America founded it with 104 numerology, Jerusalem 104. This is an agenda number, coding it into this. Very fitting. There's more numbers there. I saw 31, but I want to stay on this. So without counting the end date, of course, then you can leave the video now. 58 days from Louis C.K.'s birthday, he's participating in propaganda. Freemasonry 58. Every single video I make, we see this coded. Because it's Freemasonic propaganda, so they're going to code it every single time I do this work. So I just had the date numerology up. I didn't read too much into this, as in I couldn't see too much more. But we're going to look more in this propaganda together, This is just preliminary. But I didn't know this, and I did with 52 days remaining. Prophecy, some see 52. Saturn 21, Moon 57, Propaganda 48, Saturn 30, Saturn 73 in ALW, 37, the 12th prime, function going, it's just all that. But we'll look more into it. And it's funny, like when I look at these videos or look at this later, I look at the date numerology again, I'm just like, oh, I get it. It comes to me after I make these videos. It's crazy if it's not that obvious. So, I don't like to spend too much time on this because we could spend an entire hour on this. But let's look at some of the names of the people accusing him. Comedy duo Dana Min Goodman and Julia Wolof. And why are they accusing him? Well, they're actors. I knew it. 73. I knew it. Because I've already documented this. 73 is coded in all these people. I'm sorry we made a video on it, but I blogged about it. The whole Weinstein thing. I already posted on the Facebook page too. 73 all up and down. And her name sums to 73. I think not Louis C.K.'s victim, but the last person after Weinstein, whoever came out, she was born 7/3. I remember looking at that, but I didn't, it was one of those things you're just like browsing the web, you do a little research, but you don't document it. Julia Wolof, 58, like Freemasonry. But her name's something to 73. And that's what I'm saying. The fact that I just knew that was something to 73 based on the ongoing pattern I've seen. CK, by the way, C is the third letter. K is the 11th, 311, the 64th prime number. Kill 64, sending out a Satan 64. There's probably a bigger 64 connection to this whole thing. I know Thelema 64 and all that. Zion, Israel. Is a reflection of 113, dishonest, green screen, mainstream. The system, the beast, all 311 connections. There's a lot to 311. 64 spaces on the chessboard. So, Louis C.K. has a new film, I Love You, Daddy, and it was canceled. Guys, this was all planned. And think about it. Like, yeah, he's an actor for this gang, but at least, in my opinion, I think he's funny. I laugh at his stuff. I like Louis C.K.'s comedy. So what if I was one of those people that wanted to go see it and was so excited to see the movie and even pre-ordered my ticket and all that, and they cancel it? They do this all the time in the entertainment industry. It's bullshit. Anyway, I see a 216, 263s, reminding me of the Kia David. This is 216 shuffling. You type it. There's just a lot more research that could be done in this. It's more than just going down the propaganda, decoding these things. Like, yeah, you'll get the numbers, you can make the references in your head, but there's so much more if you actually apply this to history, to people close to him, stuff like that. Just watch Zachary K. Hubbard, watch Masonry 64, watch other people. They're really good at doing this. The N-word. 44, 37, 107 to 28th prime, Israel, Thelema, Zion, 28. Wait, yep. 109 to 29th prime. On a day with 37 numerologies, it's happening. Kill 44. So, it's not too much here for at least me to see on the surface. At least I had the notes showing you more. But, there's plenty more to see. That's all I'm saying. Like, I wish I had more to show, but they're gonna come up with more. You know what I mean? They're gonna come up with more propaganda. Still 454. But, without wasting any more time, I'm just gonna leave it like that.
All right. Well, the New York Times.
So there you have it. It's all fake news. All the update times are all for the ritual. This one we already saw. All these things are coded, like filthy rhetoric. You type that in, you get 8676, and you gotta look for the pattern. So we type in filthy rhetoric, we see the 8676. We know that symbol has this connection, blood sacrifice has this connection with the master builder number right here. You know, is there something very symbolic about what he's saying? Always doing this. The Trident 666 with his hand. Every single time, because he's doing it on purpose. He's an actor.
North Korea sharpening its...
The 122nd video, Illuminati 120. 2, number for division. It's Donald Trump propaganda. I need to say more. 241, the 53rd prime. 13, 17. That's what I'm just saying. I'm just trying to point out, like, look at the numbers they're just coding, like 13 and 17, Mason 17. They love their 13. 13 stripes. Another 17 right here. The 20th prime. It's like a prime number it'll be, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to open anyone's mind to how this is all coded. Aaron Hernandez propaganda? Without making this video any much longer, can we... But it's like, this is why I keep clicking around. Look at this example. Updated at 458. What do I say? Freemasonry sums to 58. Federal government sums to 85, 86, just like how what we had before. Filthy rhetoric. But do you see that? It's a reflection of 58. It goes 85, 86. You know, goes one up. Like on Freemasonry, it's a reflection of that. 58, 59. You see? It's a numerical dance. That's how the Freemasons roll. The Zionist Jews play. The Jesuits behave. So that's why Aaron Hernandez, Mr. Ritual, he died on 4/19, or number 81, 419, the 81st prime. I can't believe I tell people this and they say it's a coincidence. I mean, that's just a retard test. If you tell someone that, and then they come up with saying he's writing what Illuminati on the wall in blood. I mean, come on. Come on. Illuminati 150. I mean, look at this shit. The man who writes Illuminati on the wall in blood in the minute 50 video. You know, it's just shit like this. I say it all the time. It's shit like this that makes me not regret at all dragging this video on. Freemasonry 58, Illuminati 150. I was talking about them before you see it. This always happens. I talk about the shit, I scroll down, and the number, boom, I'm just talking about it appears. 227, going back to pi, you know, 22 divided by 7, it's the 49th prime revelation. So is this coming out today? Okay, we got to do from his birthday to this 119 and then call it quits. Not his birthday, the day he died. We're going to see how many days they waited. I already see this. Don't ignore what we just saw. You know, it's not irrelevant. But I just know for a fact that coding 205, death 25, time 25. I just said how much time did they wait from his death to show us this? And I not just say that. Second time in 2 minutes, I say something and their numbers inside their propaganda just checks my work. I said, let's see how much time they wait from his death. The same exact reverse reduction 25, 205 days to tell us this. You know, we just had the Tom Brady winning in the 97th season, which is the 25th prime number with the 25 point, you know, all that 25 point comeback on 2/5, 25th playoff win. Bill Belichick, sums to 97. But what was I going with? Oh yeah, 622, also 6 months, 22 days. 226 sums to 93. Come back to Saturn, Keeper of Time. Talk about time. I want to see what CTE sums to, because we're talking about CTE. Okay. See, this is one of those things you're going to have to read. Suffers from worse CTE. See, guys, this whole CTE is federal government propaganda. No, I'm not saying that banging your head playing football, you won't get any kind of brain injury. I'm just saying that they're blowing this up. That, I mean, of course, guys, think about football, it's all scripted. It's all plays, it's all fake. So how can there be all this CTE? And all these deaths from CTE are all by the numbers. So you already know that no one's dying from CTE. They're being murdered by your federal government. But I hope me doing this helps you investigate how to investigate this. Again, CTE is from your federal government. What do? I whip out the satanic cipher, which is very good for decoding acronyms, because it's 36 through 60 cipher. So you're going to take these letters and get these larger numbers. And then we get the number for government and CTE. This is the third time now. I'm just talking, and then their shit just comes as I'm talking. I mean, you need more proof. "106, A Prophecy" and Francis Bacon. Wow, look at that. In a 110-second video. 1 minute 50, 110-second video, Prophecy 110. So you're going to like this. 110-second video, CTE sums to 106 in the Francis Bacon cipher, where it takes account capital letters on a date leaving 52 days in a year, coming out with this prophecy of Aaron Hernandez. See how beautiful this is working? Trying to see if there's anything else here that I'm not seeing. But, I just think that was another example. I mean, for the people who still don't get it, I don't know what else you want to see. Murder 34. Ritual 27, part of the 27 Club. That's why. A classic case. I need to end this video. This is bad. 51, The Conspiracy. 123, The Conspiracy. 21, a date with 21 numerology. Saturn 21. 311. I was just talking all about this number. Louis C.K. with the 311. Donald Trump's propaganda updated at 510. It's just the same numbers again and again, all up and down the propaganda. I mean, that alone should show you that it's not organic. Like just anything could have created these photos. CGI, staining, Kool-Aid stains, anything. These don't have to be real pictures of CTE. Or they could be, but not from Aaron Hernandez. You know what I'm saying? Like you're supposed to believe this based on these Freemasonic photos. Damage took years to develop. Oh, God, this shit's retarded. Come back to 7. 65. I'm stumped on these. I mean, I see the 74, killing 74. And I can tell right now this is what they're coding the most. Killing 74, Masonic, Jewish. But you can't ignore these, Never can. If you want to call that cherry picking, sorry. After everything I showed, if you still think I'm cherry picking, then I think you're just retarded. 110, Prophecy 110. Then a 10-second video. 111, Mark of Beast. Plenty other things. All right, I'm going to end this before this gets too long, but I think that was really good examples of Louis C.K. doing shit by the numbers, Aaron Hernandez doing shit by the numbers. We got to do his name, be made sure at least. 72 to reflection of 27, dying at 27. You know what I mean? 144, drop 44, 144, kill 44, kill 59 in reflection, Jewish Gematria. There you have it. Louis C.K., Donald Trump, Aaron Hernandez, all doing shit by the numbers. So